What's up, guys? Welcome back to It's Just Bray Bray. So today, I'm so excited. We are learning about Harriet Tubman, which I'm gonna teach you about. Because most people, first they don't have the time, then they actually don't think about it. So, since people don't think about it and everybody's on YouTube these days, I have decided that I'm going to talk about Harriet Tubman and give you some quick little facts that you might not know. So what you're going to do, so you know what you're talking about, you're going to write on the top of your page, Harriet Tubman. Okay, now, you see I've wrote Harriet Tubman, and then you're going to write a line under that, but I do mine squiggly, because you need to leave some space to write other things. So what I would normally do is do that right there. See that in your thing. So her real name is actually not Harriet, that was her mother's name. So her real name is Amita. And her last name was Ross. The only reason her last name is Tubman and she's famous for it being Tubman is because she passed away with her last name being Tubman from where she got married. So what you're going to write Amita Ross, because her last name was Ross. Well, her childhood name. Okay, Amita Ross. So, y'all might not know, but, she actually, oh, yeah, her mother died when she was 4, which is very sad, but it happened, and we couldn't stop anything from it happening, so just write, mother died when she was 4. And also, she had 10 siblings, but if you look it up and say you look up how many siblings does Harriet Tubman have. It's not actually going to tell you. It'll say she has 7 siblings, which she actually has 10. So, you know. And, you know, she escaped from the Underground Railroad, which most of y'all might know, but we're going to write this down for people who don't know. So, put number 3, escape from the Underground Railroad. Which y'all might not know this, but it actually wasn't a railroad. Somebody had known that it... Okay, so they known that slavery was wrong, so they called it an Underground Railroad, so the masters wouldn't think it's suspicious, so they called it the Underground Railroad, but it actually wasn't a railroad. So it's... Okay, so she escaped from the Underground Railroad. See, we have a lot written down. And she had a husband that was freed, like he was a free slave. he was not enslaved when they was married. He had actually been freed from slavery from his master, but Harriet Tubman had not been. So I need you to write or memorize in your head, it really doesn't matter, to write that her husband had been free. Like, she wasn't free, but her husband was free. So this isn't just about Harriet Tubman, it's about her life, of what she did, of what her family members did, of what her friends did and stuff. So just write her husband was free. Okay, so you write her husband was free, or memorize it. Yeah, her husband was free, and she escaped, which was amazing. She's brave, she's talented, stuff like that. And you guys might have not known, she actually, I don't know how to put this, but she was a spy. Like, not one of those that tumbles around, like does flips like this. Sorry, my room is very messy, but I'll show you what she didn't do. Let's just turn my camera around. She did not go like this. Are you ready? She did not flip. She's not that kind of spy. She actually was a spy that was basically, as you'd call it, for the military, is what you'd call it now. I don't know if you called it that back then, but she was a spy, not like the spies we have now. So just write a number 5 was a spy. Because she was a spy, so she would watch for things for the military. She wouldn't be the kind of spy that flips around like I just showed you. She's not that kind of spy. Was. She does not do all that kind of stuff, so yeah. Okay, number 6, which I'm so excited for this one. I love the name. Okay, watch. So, number 6, she had a kid named Gertie Davis, because she did have a husband before named Nelson Davis. So, she had a kid named Gertie Davis, which I love the name Gertie. It's adorable. Gertie wasn't, well, as you call it now, a celebrity. Harriet Tubman was, but Gertie, there's no information about her on the internet. But Harriet Tubman did have a kid named Gertie Davis. A kid named Gertie. Okay, so now we're not just writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not writing numbers anymore. So what we're going to do, as y'all might have learned in math already, it depends what grade you're on, but we're going to go through it. Harriet Tubman, Amita Ross. Number 1, mother died when she was 4. Number 2, had 10 siblings. 3, escaped from the Underground Railroad. 4, her husband was free. 5, was a spy. And 6, had a kid named Gertie. So what we're going to do now, I have to show you in here. You're going to draw one of these, and we're not going to write what happened in between, but you're going to write one, and then right here you're going to write 1921 slash 1920, because we really don't know what year she was born. So you're going to, well, we know it was in between 20 and 21. So just write, 18, not 1918. 1821 slash 1820. Okay, so that's what you're going to write right here. And then you're going to go all the way to the end and put 1913, because that's when she passed away, which is very sad, it's absolutely horrible, but you know it happened. Then we're going to write 7 down here, and then we're going to put, let's see. Just wait 1 second. I have to text somebody. Okay. So now, you're going to write okay, so you're going to write died, I hate that word, died on March 10th, 1913 in Auburn, New York. Which, it's very sad to know that Harriet Tubman passed away, but, you know, she did very great things. So, we're going to go through it again. So you should have written it or memorized it. I think that's the reason you're watching this video, but, you know. Harriet Tubman slash Amita Ross. Number 1, her mother died when she was 4. 2, had 10 siblings. 3, escaped from the Underground Railroad. 4, her husband was free. 5, was a spy. 6, had a kid named Gertie, and you should have a timeline that there's one right here, there's a line right here and 2 lines right here, and it says 1821 slash 1820, which that's when she was born, and between those 2 years. And then you should have another line over here that says passed away in 1913. Then you should have, sorry, number 7, died on March 10th, 1913 in Auburn, New York, U.S. So that'll be it for today. Bye, guys.